This first year student at Makerere University is going to be spending over 10 million on accommodation. I repeat, big 10M on accommodation. She took to the internet to share the video of how she was furnishing her apartment, and that made a lot of people react. So on the side, I'm going to be sharing the video of her furnishing the house, and then on the other side, I'm going to be showing you the reactions. So someone asked her how much she had paid for the apartment, and she said she's going to be paying 800k per month. That's almost 9.6 million. That's 9.6 million a year to be specific, but that doesn't include bills. So if you factor in the money she's going to be spending on maybe cleaning, if she has someone to clean, and then water and electricity, that goes to over 10 million a year. So for context, most expensive hostels in Chikoni, that's like Olympia, maybe Mwesigwa, Hans, and Nana, a single room goes for around 1.2 to 1.5 M. That's in comparison to our apartment around 300k per month. And remember, for hostels, you don't have to pay for holidays. Once you don't have to stay around during holidays. And if maybe for those who want something like a bigger space, they usually rent out like a double room, which is usually around, for high-end hostels, that is usually around 2.4 to 2.6 M, which is around 600k to 700k per month. But remember, in hostels, you don't pay bills, you don't pay for electricity, you don't pay for water. The only thing you can pay for is maybe cleaning your room, which is also a very small room that you can clean for yourself, compared to a room that's like 2 or 3 university room hostels. So yeah, that shows you that she's the new queen of soft life at university. But of course, that doesn't necessarily mean that she's the only one doing this. There are people who do these things, but they're silent. Maybe they don't like social media and they're just doing it in silence and not willing to show it to the public. That doesn't mean that what she did is bad, like showing her life in the media. No, it's maybe she's a lifestyle content creator, or she wants to be a lifestyle content creator, or she's maybe guiding other people that could afford it. That is also possible. So a lot of people reacted. Some were saying that university hostel life is the best, but that's really not true, because the fact is, like, university hostels that are good are usually grabbed very fast. People occupy the rooms very fast. So if you're not fast, because remember, some there are those like government students usually know when they are going to which university they have been admitted to before private students. So it's very hard for private students to know where they are going to until they have been admitted. But remember, universities have continuing students. So some of these continuing students, because some have been living in hostels they didn't like, usually come for these rooms that have been left by those who have completed uni. So it's always hard to get a good hostel. And remember, some hostels also have these issues of power going, water going. So if maybe she tried getting a good hostel and they had all been occupied, so she opted for renting an apartment. So, and then again, those things of Simani social life, you're always at university meeting students all the time. In class, there are university like Makerere has, I don't know how many associations that you can join to interact with your fellow students. They have all these discussion groups. You can meet students wherever you want. So the idea of Simani socializing, why live a good life yet you can afford an expensive, like a better life? Because even she can always invite her friends over to chill with them. So I think for me, if she can afford it, or anyone who can afford it is free to do it, because there's no reason to suffer. We've already noticed that life is short, so why suffer? Why not have a good time when you can?